Hi guys, welcome to the new moon in Aries. This is a solar eclipse, so this is going to be huge. It's said to be the most powerfulest, or one of the most powerfulest eclipse new moons in this decade. So let's see what's in store. I'm going to pull a few cards for the overall general energy. Then I'm going to go into each and every zodiac. And the message or the intention I'm going to pull out there is what is coming in for you? What new energy is coming in? Now this new moon is squaring Pluto. So this is the second time I've recorded this, and the card that popped out while I was talking was the Capricorn card. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and I feel like this is what we're all doing. We're ending out some heavy cycles because we are wanting to move into more balanced life. So this can feel uncomfortable when we're going through transformation because things are coming up to the surface that sometimes have been suppressed or you didn't want to see. So let's see what the energy is then. New moon in Aries, solar eclipse 19th, 20th of April, depending on where you live. What is the overall message? What do we have in store? Surrender to the divine. This is the full moon energy. So it's going to be an emotional time. We know this, all moon cycles are. But with this being an eclipse energy, it's on steroids. Now, eclipse season lasts for about 6 months. So usually a new moon will go to the full moon and you'll figure out what this new energy is coming in leading up to the full moon. Full moon illuminates what's not working, and then you start the cycle again. This is a bit of a longer energy. However, something came up at that full moon in Libra with this energy. Now, that full moon in Libra happened on the 6th of April. Libra is the 7th house, so that's about all relationships, even the ones with yourself. So Libra is the scales of balance, the scales of justice. So this energy is shifting. Now Aries is about moving forward. It's the beginning. It's the cardinal energy. It's that spark of life. It's that, if you think about a jet engine, I'm getting a jet engine, even an aeroplane, it has to fire up, and then once it gets to a certain pressure, it will fire forward. And this is what I feel this new moon eclipse is going to do. You'll know what these things are, the relationships you've been working with, because you're going to have felt uncomfortable with them. So something from that new moon in Libra initiated some kind of balance that wants to come into your life, and this new moon is going to say, right, here you go, this is what you're working with for the next 6 months. But I feel the energy is going to be quick, and I do feel in this eclipse season there's going to be a lot of endings. There's going to be a lot of transformation to bring in balance. So as difficult as it can be, it's trying to bring in that balance in your life, that balance that you have been wishing for and hoping for. So what else do we have? Show the world the real you. Aquarius energy. We have an aspect with this new moon, an aspect to Pluto, and it's a square, so it's a bit of an awkward aspect. So every planet, every moon cycle, every day we have different aspects. So whatever the relationship is, whatever degree it's at, it defines whether it's I'm not going to say good or bad because that's a wrong analogy to put to it. It depends what the energy is. A squares can be quite a difficult energy to work with. So we're squaring. Pluto is squaring this new moon in Aries. Pluto is a planet of transformation. In tarot, it is the death card. It is judgment. It is rising from the ashes. So something has to fall away in order for it to rise again. And I'm getting the analogy now, especially with that Aries fire, of a volcano shooting up and then destroying its path and then rebuilding something on top of that ground. And this is saying Aquarius, and why I'm off on a tangent here, because Pluto is currently in Aquarius. It's not long been in there. Pluto is a long transiting planet, so it takes about 15-20 years. So we're in this Pluto Aquarius energy for the next 20 years. However, that's not true, because at the moment, because we're at the beginning of this cycle, it's going to dip back into Capricorn. That's where it's just left. I think it's I can't remember. I don't know, is it April or July? I can't remember, but it's going to be soon. No, it's not April. It might be May. Whatever that, it's going to be dipping in and out between that in 2024, back and forward, back into Aquarius. Aquarius is about that freedom. It's about the community. It's about people around you, friendships, where you feel safe. Now, coming off that full moon in Libra that I was talking about there, that was about all relationships and bringing balance into these relationships. So I feel we're under scrutiny now of all relationships, whether that's partnerships, family dynamics, friendships, work relationships, whatever that might be, and also the relationship the world has. That's on a global scale. It's time to show the world the real you. And I'm not going around the houses there, but what I also want to say with that is, because this new moon is in Aries, Aries is about I am. So I want you to ask yourself, where have you felt less than in situations, relationships, friendships, even with yourself? Remember, this is a relationship you have with yourself. Where have you felt less than? Where have you dimmed your light? Now, Aries is the very courageous. It will speak now and think later kind of energy. But it's where have you been dimming your light to fit in with others, giving your power away? This is asking you to be unapologetically you, as long as it's coming from a place of your heart and a balanced mind. Remember, this is the scales of balance coming in here. I feel as if have a big influence from that full moon in Libra. As long as it's coming from a balanced place. If not, you'll know. You'll know if it's this Chiron in Aries. This is where Chiron is right now. It's in Aries. So it's going to be getting powered by this new moon. The sun is still in Aries, just. So Chiron is going to be bringing out this Aries wounded self as well. But it's already stuff that you've been working on, so don't worry that you're going to be digging something new, because I don't feel as if you are. I feel like something's closing out to push you forward into a new chapter. Now, that was a long-winded. I'm going to pull another card. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Here's that Pisces energy I've been ramping on about for months now. We cannot get away from this Pisces energy. Currently, we have Saturn, another planet that's just changed. This March has been huge for shifting and changing. So this is where we're needing to balance spirituality and practical world. Where we're finding time to sit down and trust our intuition. Where we're finding time to sit and go within. To these inner wounds that I've been talking about, where Chiron's been, where we've been getting triggered. We have Pluto, which is in the South Node right now, that rules the South Node. These are the nodes of fate and destiny. So we've been working with this energy for the last 18 months in Pluto, because Scorpio's there, and Scorpio is a deep subconscious level. So this is why we're having to balance some kind of spirituality and practicality. And I'm also getting the messages, a lot of people have woke up during this period of time. They woke up and thought there's more to life than this. I do feel from 2020 a lot of people woke up thinking they're not accepting things like they used to, and there must be more to life than this, and what's going on. All these questions, being very curious. We're also figuring out and doing some healing on their self, and knowing that there's more to life than what's been put out there. So I feel this is what it's asking you to do. Balance your spiritual world and practical world. Now, also another question, going back to that, your tribe and the people around you, I feel like you're going to be unapologetically yourself. This is getting that Aries courage to be who you are meant to be, showing the world the real you. And if that means you might be rubbing people up the wrong way because they have different, I'm not saying you have to go and ram it down the throat that you are spiritual and this is how you heal and this is how you eat and this is how you drink and blah, blah, blah. You don't. You just have to, your vibrational have changed. And I feel like this is where the transformation is coming in. I feel like the vibration has changed within the people that have been on this spiritual journey. And people around them, you might trigger them because they might see your life blossoming and growing and nice things coming towards you, things that you've manifested and worked on. You've worked on your inner shadows. It's not been in vain. It's not been easy, but you've done the work. And they're thinking, well, why is everything going okay for her? Why you know, they might have that going on in their life, but you still look good, you still feel good, you still have your confidence, you still have your wits about you. Yes, don't get me wrong, I'm not disregarding the dark nights of the soul, and when you're going in and healing and you just don't want to see anybody. I'm not disregarding that, because that's a very heavy energy to be in. But this is saying these people might be looking at you, and if there's any judgment there, this is when you might be distancing your energy from them. And it's about acceptance and being unapologetically you, as long as it's coming from a place of your heart. So this is that Aquarius energy, where the Aquarian age is about community spirit, neighbour helping neighbour, sharing a cup of sugar with somebody. I know that's a bit of a generalised, it was in my day, we could do that. But everybody's got very defensive, and what's mine is mine, and you can't have it, and peep through the curtains and see what kind of car you're driving. All very materialistic and control, and that kind of energy. It wants to flip it on its head now, and we want to move into more community-based energy. But that means being around like-minded people that want us to grow, that want to share, but know that that's going to be reciprocated, which has been a big energy with this Libra energy about, are you giving too much time, too much love, too much money, too much focus, and it's not being reciprocated. This is where it's coming in to be illuminated and to be balanced. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Of course it is, you are good enough. Virgo energy, divine feminine energy, where you've been told that you are less than. You are good enough to stand out and show the world the real you. You are good enough because you've done the healing, you've done the work. You're looking after, you're taking responsibility for yourself, your words, your actions, your health. And this is leading me now on to the aspect that it has to Taurus. So this is a lunation whereby the moon goes at the exact eclipse point is in Aries. So the sun is in Aries. Now, 1 hour later, the moon then flips into Taurus. And a few hours later, the sun then transforms into Taurus. We're going to Taurus season. So this is a very interesting energy. And when I learned about this, when I've been reading my astrology people that I look on online, that stood out to me as a big influence. Now, why? Because one, Taurus, the North Node is currently in Taurus. We've been working through this I am good enough energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Aries is ruled by Mars. You've got the masculine, the feminine. Mars is the masculine, Venus is the feminine. The balance of this masculine and feminine within you. And this is what we're pushing forward now into this brand new cycle. A cycle that is on steroids, a push that is on steroids, a push that is like a jet engine. So let's go into the zodiac signs now and see what's coming up, what's coming in new for you guys. So we're going to start with Aries. Aries. What do we have? What do we have for Aries? New moon eclipse, 19th, 20th of April. What do we have? What do we have for Aries? That full moon in Libra was huge for you. This is Two of Swords, air elemental. This is Libra energy. This is where you were taking the blindfold off. Look at that new moon in the background. Look at the water surrounding her, Aries. This is emotional and mental energy. You are needing to take the blindfold off. Something new that's coming in. Why is this Two of Swords? Wow, look at this. Celebratory energy. Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebrating your emotions. Third party. Celebrating life. Because that's what you were settling for. You're not settling for anything less in your reality. You want to be surrounded by people that celebrate you, Aries. And this is what you're grounding into your reality. He's the Knight of Pentacles. Something you've been working very hard on, Aries. Here is the Cup of Emotion. This is the Knight of Emotions. The Knight of Cups is coming in to offer you a gift. Oh wow. Okay. 2 minutes, Aries. You've had the strength to work through some very difficult emotions. Why I say that, we've got the Page of Cups, then we've got the Strength card. I'm going to show you these cards. I know they're only little. The Strength, you've got the emotions there, and you've got the Strength card here. You've transformed some old emotions, and by doing so, this new moon is going to catapult you very quickly. You're turning your back on the past, Aries. You've got the world in your hand. Here's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, the next card would be Jupiter. The Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is currently in Aries. Aries, this is a very strong energy for you guys. Bottom of the deck, we have wish fulfillment. The Empress, ruled by Venus. New beginnings. Wow, Aries, I could go on for, look at this. Victory, new beginning. There's that spark of life. Judgment, Ten of Swords, ending out a very negative cycle. And you've transformed this. You've manipulated this. You've brought in the Ten of Cups. However, it hasn't been easy, because the next card would be the Five of Swords, which is conflict. You've been working hard through that conflict. You've been trying to get some kind of balance in your world, your emotional world, and it hasn't been easy. You've worked through your wounding. Well done, Aries. Okay, we're going to go into Taurus now. Taurus, what does this new moon have in store for you? What's this new energy coming in for Taurus? My Taurus bulls. Now, if you look at the intro, I talked about your energy, Taurus, that this is having a huge impact. We're catapulting into this Aries new moon eclipse, and then just hours later, we're going to the sun goes into your sign. Let's see what's in store for Taurus. My Taurus bulls. What's in store for Taurus? Wow. There's some choices, emotional confusion also with this energy. There's some things you've been dreaming and wishing for, Taurus. You're talking yourself in and out of them. Now, this is a man here, and he's in a shadow. This is your shadow self. This is you saying, this is where I want, universe. Bring it to me. Happy home, happy family, new car, new job, blah, blah. But there's some things in this cup that you are blocking your mind with. This is a very mental energy, I feel, for you, Taurus, whereby you are saying, I want them, but I'm not making any forward momentum to bring them into my reality. There might be something blocking you there, and that might be self-worth and value. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and that's one of the lower vibes of Taurus energy, is lack of self-confidence, lack of self-worth and value. You rule the second house, Taurus. That is about material value. Yeah, you're keeping yourself stuck, Taurus. You need to set yourself free. You've been hurt in the past, and you think that you're not worthy of whatever this manifestation and destiny is. You're ending out a cycle. You have an opportunity with this new moon in Aries to end out a heavy cycle, Taurus. What's the next card? Wow, there you pulled your own energy. This is Taurus energy for me as a reader. This is the King of Pentacles. Worth and value. Yeah, you've kept yourself stuck on this tree of life. You've gone into the illusion of life. But you've gained some enlightenment, and it's asking you at this new moon, what have you learned about yourself? It's to do with a connection within the masculine and feminine with you first and foremost, but this could have played out in some kind of relationship, care and connection. This is the Lovers. It's about choices. Making the right choice, making the wrong choice. But this is asking you to make a choice. You might be blocking yourself. You might have pulled a fool. This is typical Aries energy. Harness this Aries energy, Taurus. Take a leap of faith. Show the world the real you. Okay, Taurus, thank you for watching. Now we're going to go into Gemini. Gemini. We've got Venus in your sign currently, Gemini. Are you speaking yourself into love, or are you speaking yourself out of love, or talking yourself out of love? Venus is about self-worth and value. We've been working on this a lot. Gemini. Let's see what's in store. I don't know why that message came in, but it did. You've been working hard on something. What have you been working hard out on? Okay, yeah. You've been working hard. This is a very Gemini energy, actually. This is the Knight of Swords. This is a fast-moving energy, just like Mercury, just like your ruler. Might not be fast enough for you. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on some kind of movement. What do we have? You're waiting for the universe to gift you with something. There's the Justice card. That full moon in Libra on the 6th of April was a biggie. I felt as if it opened a gateway to this eclipse season. There's something that's coming into balance, whether that's within you, whether this is truths that need to be revealed, whether that's some kind of legal. It's trying to teach you balance between the masculine and the feminine. Aries is a very masculine energy where that this new moon eclipse is pushing for us forward in. Where have you been blocking some inner wounding? Where some balance needs to come in your masculine doer, provider, protector. Some kind of blockage here, I feel, Gemini, to do with your worth and your value. That you're holding yourself back with, or the universe is trying to get your attention. It wants to gift you with this energy. It's here. But where are you pulling back from it because you think you're not worthy? You might be in this energy. For me, this is a typical Capricorn energy whereby you can work, and you can work, and you can burn out. And you can escape in this work. And it's asking you to be open to receive, go within. Be open to receive the gifts of the universe. Release some kind of fears, Gemini. And that's what the new energy wants to come in. And then the abundance will come in. And for some of you, it is balancing this spirituality and practicality. Because Gemini is ruled by the twins. It's that thinking one thing and then talking yourself out of it on another in the same minute. Transform your thoughts. I want to bring in the Magician energy here. The Magician wanted to come in. Transform your thoughts, transform your world, Gemini. But equally, it's time to show the world the real you. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care, Gemini. Now we're going to go into the watery sign of Cancer. Cancer, what's in store for you with this new moon, fiery new moon in Aries? Cancer, what do we have for you guys? Unexpected change. This is Mars energy. This is coming in thick and fast for our Cancerians. Let's see where the change is coming in. This is how you are seen. For some of you, this could be work. You're creating a new reality of showing the world the real you. You've pushed through some insecurities, some fears, and some wounding. And this is what's going to catapult you forward to areas in your life where you haven't felt heard, seen, or feared. Here is the, oh wow, okay. You've pulled two Mars energies here, or you've pulled two Aries energies. This is the Emperor, ruled by Tarot. In Tarot, it's ruled by Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars. Then you've got the Tower, which is Mars energy. Can also be Pluto, Scorpio energy. Either or, big energies, Cancer. There's some old beliefs that you've had to work through. Forgive me, I've just looked at the other three cards. There's some old beliefs that you were in your masculine. You tried to control. Very defensive also. If you look at this Emperor, sat with his armour on, under his gown. That gown is red. That's our root chakra. So in our root chakra, it's a masculine energy where we can feel defensive. So he's ready for battle. He's always been on the back foot. So he's not trusted many people, places or situations. And that's kept your light from dimming. It's kept you from this Three of Pentacles, creating something on a firm foundation where you feel seen, heard, and noticed. So with this new moon, there's some opportunities coming in. But do you trust them? The question I'm going to ask. Are you tying yourself up, thinking you are not worthy of them? Is there some old wound in there the universe wants to gift you with a brand new cup of emotion? Cancer. Some old beliefs here. For some of you, it could be marriage. Wow, you've got two aces, Cancer. You've got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Emotions, and the Sword of Truth. Where are you now understanding your truth? Where are you now understanding where your cup hasn't been filled? From some old restricted beliefs that you've had to leave behind. The Devil energy was the next card, which is Capricorn energy. You've been chained to an old, restrictive, I want to say karmic cycle. This is Saturn energy. Saturn is about karmic timing. Wow, Cancer, this is big for you guys. Letting go of the past. There's the Four of Pentacles. Letting go of this defensive energy, like the Emperor. Remember the Emperor, ready for a fight anytime? I don't mean literal, just being on that back foot. Take a leap of faith, Cancer. Again, this can be interpreted as an Aries energy. Leave the baggage behind. This fool is ready to jump off a cliff. He doesn't know where he's going. He has got no baggage with him. He's taken a leap of faith. Leave the past behind, Cancer. Wow. Take care. That was a beautiful energy. Okay, we're going into Leo now. Leo the Lion. What do we have coming in with this new moon in Aries? Leo, it's a fellow fire energy coming in. The Queen of Wands wanted to jump out there. So this is standing in your power, feeling sexy, feeling desired, whether man or woman. Having the courageous strength to move forward. But this is also sharing it with others, which Leos like to be on stage. They're the showman of the zodiac. What's the energy here for our beautiful Leos? Right, Leo, get on that stage, show the world the real you. Trust your intuition. It's time. It is time to step into this Queen of Wands energy. Whether man or woman, take your power back, or you have taken your power back. Leave the past behind. More fire energy. Two of Wands. You've got the world in your hands, Leo. This is a decision that you have decided to make. There's some old insecurities that have been holding you back from whatever this is. You've got to take on and utilize. My goodness, you've pulled another fire. There's a brand new beginning waiting for you. Whether that's romance, work, whatever it is, it's going to bring that spark back. Leo, this is fab. Some of you have been on this tree of life to gain some wisdom. You've been juggling life, trying to transform one to the other, figuring out, transforming one energy to another, the infinity symbol. And this is where the Tower comes in. Shake up, change, unexpected. You pull the Emperor. Wow. So this is both Aries energy, Mars energy, fast moving energy. Something from the past. Something from the past is being transformed. You've had to stand in your power, or might have been holding you back. You were going to have to take on, or you have taken on, to bring some kind of emotional balance here, Leo. Oh my God, you pulled two sixes. Two sixes. Look at this. You're balancing out your emotional world and you're balancing out your mental world. The Six of Swords is rite of passage. You're moving away from choppy seas into calmer waters. Wish fulfillment. Leo, I could go on forever with this reading. There you go. 10 of Wands. You drop in some heavy, burdensome energy, whether that's karmic energy, some old thoughts, beliefs, whatever that might be, you're dropping it. Any codependency relationships, you're dropping the energy. Justice is at the bottom. You're getting some kind of balance in your life, Leo. Well done. Take care. And now we're going to go into Virgo. Our beautiful earthy healers. Very diligent energy coming in with you guys. Virgo, have you been having fun? Or have you been working too hard? Virgo, let's have a look. What is this coming in? What's this new energy for? You've been working too hard. Heavy cycle, negative energy here, Virgo. But the tens are about completion. This is what it's bringing in with this new moon. You're walking away from some old, limiting beliefs, emotions that no longer serve you. You were in search of that ninth cup. Ninth cup in tarot is wish fulfillment. And you've figured out some kind of insecurities because you've got the red cloak on here. So you're off your pop. You've learnt from all of these. They haven't been in vain. You've learnt from each and every one of these emotional cycles. But you're off for something more. This big heavy cycle has taught you a lot, Virgo. It's time to let go of the past. Some of you might be hanging on tightly. There's the Magician, my favourite card. Transform your thoughts, transform your reality. That's the Magician. Bring in some more self-love. This is what I was feeling when I was tapping into your energy, Virgo. That's why I asked, have you been working too hard? Where's the self-care? Where's the self-love? This is how you're going to create and manifest what it is this heavy cycle has taught you. This is going to bring in your Ten of Cups. Something that's been a long cycle. Something that's been a heavy cycle also. And it's to do with your self-worth and value, Virgo. You're not settling for anything less, and I don't blame you. But this Ten of Cups energy, people, places surrounding you emotionally, might not have been what it's all been cracked up to be. Why I say that? Because here we have two kings and a knight. So we are looking at this energy as if it's your self-worth and value. You know who you are. You've gained a lot of money for some of you, but you've gained a lot of, and it doesn't have to be material, but this is your self-worth and value. You've gained a lot. You sat on your throne. But then we've brought in the King of Swords, which is logic, the mind. So you've gained a lot of wisdom and you've gained a lot of value. And you're not settling for anything less. Wow, now you pulled a counterpart. He's the king and the queen. But the queen is always open, and you've pulled your own energy, which is the Virgo, the hermit. The queen is always open to receiving and sharing with others. So this might be coming up with this new moon and asking us to look at our friendships, all of our relationships, and just looking where you're giving your time, your effort, your money, your love, that you can drop some of this to fit some room in, to have some fun, Virgo. I always get that energy with you. You are going to be victorious. You really are going to be victorious. Okay, Virgo, hope that helped you guys. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Cups at the bottom. Definitely self-love and self-nurture coming in. And yes, you like to share with others. You're the natural healer, Virgo. But just remember, this has to start with self. Okay, now we're going into Libra. Libra, the opposite to this new moon. So this is going to affect you big time because we've just had your full moon on the 6th of April, which was, I feel, brought in this energy of this eclipse, bringing our illumination to people, places, situations that were out of balance, because that's what you govern. Oh wow, look at this, Libra. 3 cards popped out. These have been a popular energy, these two here. These are very Aries energy. This is Aries, and this is ruled by Mars, which is Aries is ruled by Mars. This card is ruled by Mars, the Tower. Unexpected change is coming in to bring in some kind of balance, something that you had or felt you had no control over, something that was wounded from your root chakra, your masculine. Here's the new beginning. There's a new beginning wants to come in. It might be its infancy. This is the Page. You're not yet a knight, not yet a king, so it's more of an immature energy. Could be children, younger siblings. Some of you had to stand in your power because something shook your world up. There's the Tower. Now, why is that relevant? You're going to be victorious. There's I want to shuffle the cards for you, Libra. You're going to be victorious. There's some balance coming into your dreams, desires and passions. But don't allow people, places or situations to take your energy. With that 6 of Wands, the energy I was feeling with this new moon in Aries is you're showing the world the real you. Unapologetically you. And if your way, your spiritual way, your practical way, whichever way you've been flowing through these challenging tower moments, that they don't resonate with other people, then tough. That's an Aries energy, because it's coming from a place of love. It's for your own growth, but also the collective growth. And you might be up against people that don't understand you, and you might, you've been doing some hard work there, Libra, on trying to transform. The Magician was at the bottom there. I'm going to stop shuffling now and stop ranting on. Okay, what else do we need for Libra? What's this new moon in Aries? Remember, this is the thrust of that engine when you're in an aeroplane. It's that fire that just says, right, we're ready to go now. It's coming in, and it's taking you away from some old restricted beliefs, thoughts, patterns, karmic energy. You're ending out a heavy cycle, Libra. This is the right way up. 10 of Pentacles. 10s are about completions in your practical world. Some of you, it could be health, where you've been juggling. You've been transforming something that wasn't right. There's this 2 of Pentacles, juggling life, juggling emotions. Even though this is a Pentacles energy, this mess with your mind, because here's the Knight of Swords. Oh, and then the Knight of Pentacles. You've pulled a lot of Pentacles energy here, which is very earthy energy, which is your air. This is your energy, which is the Swords. Just let me go a bit further into this energy. Why am I pulling a lot of Pentacles? What's the next card? Oh my God, you pulled the King. Right, let me just put these cards down. Oh wow. Libra, this is a bit surreal. So we've pulled the King of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. This is worth and value energy, ruled by your co-ruler, which is Venus. You've also pulled the King. So remember, I was saying there was that balance between earth and air with the Knight. Something wants to come in quick to shift your reality, but it's something to do with your self-worth and value by taking on this energy, the King. Now, he would be represented something like a judge, somebody that is very logic, very clever, manipulating the mind. You pull the Magician. Manipulating the mind. Now you've pulled a counterpart. Here's the Queen. And I'm all over the place with this energy. You've been very clever, Libra. You know what you want in your life. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And you ain't settling. Now he's in a field here with nothing growing in it. But he's waiting till the right time. Because the seeds that he wants to plant, or he's already planted them and they might not be shooting up yet. They're not like anything that you've had before in your life, because you've ended out this. You've ended out a cycle. You've transformed and you've juggled life. You've gained the wisdom. You've gained the knowledge. This is the Wisdom card. The higher mind, detaching from your emotions. You've had to do that in your masculine energy. You've been self-worth and value has been ultimately driving this energy. Because here you've got a counterpart now. You've balanced your masculine and your feminine energy. You've gone within to do this. This is the Hermit. You've gone within to gain the wisdom and the knowledge, and the universe is gifting you. Wow. The universe is gifting you, Libra, with a cup of emotion. There you go. You've earned that karmic reward. There you go. Because you've gone into this energy. The Magician. You've brought down heaven to earth. You've brought down your mind to earth. But it's come from a place of this. You've tried to fill this and heal this cup. You've been working damn hard to do this as well, Libra. Well done. Here's another masculine energy. You've been working very hard on your masculine wounding. This is the doer, provider, protector. You've been healing the masculine to bring in some kind of balance with all beliefs, Libra. And I've got the Chariot at the bottom. This is Mars in Cancer. So again, Mars is ruling this new moon. You were grounding something into your world, Libra, with this new moon. Because as I say, the new moon flips from Aries in about an hour later into the Taurus season. The moon then goes into Taurus. So Taurus is an earth sign. You are grounding something into your reality. Taurus is ruled by the same ruler. Wow. Wow. Okay, Libra, I hope that helped. Take care. We now go into Scorpio. Scorpio. What's going on here? The cards are jumping all over the place. Victory with a new beginning coming in. This is fire energy. Scorpio. Those cards are flipped out. Let me just put them in the right order. What do we have in? What's coming in for Scorpio with this new moon? If you're interested in the intro and you haven't read it yet, please do go in. That's where I talk about the overall energy for you guys. Yeah, fire. Look at this fire. Now, I did say the analogy I was getting was like Aries is fire. And the analogy I was putting forward was like the aeroplane thrusts, where it's about to take off, but it has to build up, and then it shoots forward at the right time, at the right energy. And I feel like this is what this new moon is doing for all of us. It's time. So things are going to come in that no longer serve you, that have been preventing your thrust, preventing your energy from being able to move forward. So let's see, Scorpio, the lovers. For some of you, it could be a romantic counterpart that's been challenging you. You were ruled by Pluto, which is about transformation, death and rebirth. There's something here that's coming in to balance your masculine and your feminine. And the dogs are barking like crazy. There's something where you haven't been seen or noticed. You might have some trust issues with other people. Or it could have been third party kind of energy coming in here. But Three of Pentacles is showing you that there's something that's been wanting to build on a solid foundation where you are going to be seen, going to be noticed. The overall energy is showing the world the real you. But for some of you, you were a very intuitive and spiritual sign, Scorpio. You might have to balance that spirituality and go within and maybe dig a little bit deeper. Yeah, there's something from the past that you're needing to set yourself free from. Some kind of conflict. It was causing some kind of internal conflict, hence then it can project as external conflict. Yeah, there's some healing. It's going to project some kind of healing coming in for you guys. By doing so, you're going to bring in this energy which is rising from the ashes. It's that death. These people were in coffins, not literally. In coffins, and then the lids come off and they've risen. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Again, that fire coming up, that volcano. There's something that it's been illuminated, that you've got to work through some old self-limiting beliefs. It's asking you to turn your back on the past, as you have got the world in your hands, Scorpio. You've got the wish card here. What are you wishing? Focus on your wish. See how this man is looking at this card here. He's turned his back on the past. Focus on this big star, this Aquarius energy, the star. Focus on your dreams, desires and passions. That's where the new energy is coming in for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a beautiful energy. Take care. Okay, we're now going to go into Sagittarius. Sagittarius, our fire babies. What is in store for you? So this is another fire sign. Now, Leo did get a very powerful fiery energy reading. So it's going to, I think it is going to be powerful for the fire signs. Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. What do we have in store for Sagittarius? What's coming in? You've been on the tree of life, Sagittarius. You've been learning some kind of knowledge, wisdom. Or some of you might need to take on this energy. Just take a back seat, do some reflection. What has the past been trying to teach me? Oh, okay. It might be after some kind of enlightenment. This is the Ace of Swords, but this could be enlightenment either from yourself, from your own mind. This is a mental energy. Or this could be truths coming in from people, places, situations around you. For some of you, it could be romantic, but I'm not just going to put romance on the lovers. The lovers for me is choices. This is taking a choice in our life. We always have a choice for our destiny. 6 on this card brings in balance and harmony. And this can bring in some kind of balance and harmony between you. This is masculine and feminine that goes on between our own psyche, our own emotions. Now the three, this has been coming out a lot. The Three of Pentacles, threes are about creating anew. Now the Pentacles is something practical. People do refer it to work. So this could be, if it is a work situation, where you are not being seen or heard. Something's going to come in that might need balancing, where you have felt less than. It's almost as if you're putting all your, I want to put eggs in one basket, your energy into something, your love, your dreams, your desires, your passions. It doesn't have to be work. It could be anything in your life. Because I feel like this is where the balance is trying to come in right now, where you have been giving too much and nothing's getting put back in return. And if it is work, just think about those questions. Am I valued? Is this job worth my time, my love, my dedication? That kind of energy. Again, if it's a relationship, the same kind of questions. There's something from the past you're needing to set free from because it's causing some kind of conflict, Sagittarius. There's your energy. This is pushing forward. This is that Aries energy. Again, there's the Two of Cups. So there's some kind of healing within your masculine and your feminine. It's trying to push you to see some kind of internal conflict. It's asking you to detach from some kind of emotion and go in your logic. Using your logic, this could be a wise counsel also. This could be somebody that's giving you some kind of support. Could be counsellors, could be lawyers, some kind of, they're very advanced in their field, but it's of the mind, logic, not emotional. It's detached from emotions. Something wants to come into balance. So if it is some kind of legal energy, something's coming into balance here, Sagittarius. It's asking you to go into the Queen of Wands. This might be blocking your creative energy. Whatever this is, you're focusing, rightly so, when your mind, when you're in fear and working through trauma and or working through some kind that's challenging, it takes you away from this energy. Standing in your power, creating anew, trusting your intuition. Self-worth and value is coming in here, guys. This is where you've been quite defensive. Some of you might be quite worried about defending your assets, your value. So that's the same kind of thing. So I always see money as how we perceive money, our relationship with money. So if you're worried about what you've worked for all your life being taken from you, whether that's work related, whether that's in a relationship dynamic, you're quite defensive over it, but there's something wants to come in and shift. We've gone from the 7 to the 8, and you've pulled in your own energy here, Sagittarius. I feel like it wants you to go into your fire, wants you to go into your element, which is fire. One final message for Sagittarius. Final message. What does Sagittarius need to do? How can you utilize this fire with this in this full moon in Aries? It wants you to set yourself free from some internal conflict, some internal drama. This could be then portrayed in or projected into your reality as external drama. Just be mindful of who you're spending time with. If this is not your energy, just be mindful of the people, places, situations around you that are. It might be that you are having to just pull back from it. Bring some kind of balance that will bring in some kind of energy for you that wants to propel you forward, Sagittarius. Hope that helped. Take care. Now, Capricorn. I'm just going to give my cards a quick shuffle and give a drink of water. Some of you might need to drink a bit more water, Capricorn. Okay, let's go into Capricorn's energy. This new moon, what do we have? Magician. Beautiful. My favourite card in the deck. This is number 1 on the card, taking a leap of faith. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, which is the first house. All about I am. Who are you, Capricorn? Who are you? You've transformed your mind, because there's the infinity symbol above his head. You've manifested something in your reality. What is that? You're pushing the wheel of fortune. Capricorn, this is fantastic. Jupiter is currently in Aries. You pulled 2 major arcana right off the bat. You've worked through some abandonment, rejection, separation issues where you felt left out in the cold. Rejection is your protection. But you've had to work through this. I might say that and think, oh, she's smiling, that's good. Not good when you're in it. But know that you have been very protected. Some old beliefs, some old contracts that you've had to set yourself free from. This is the Hierophant. 5 on this card is freedom. 5 of Pentacles is freedom. You've freed yourself from this. Transformed some old limiting thoughts, some old karma, I want to say. Hasn't been easy because there's the Tower. Unexpected change. It's brought you down. It's ripped your world down over quite a long time, I feel, because we've pulled the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is the last pentacle in the minor arcana. So that you've gone through the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, etc. You've worked through all of that. And there's been lots of Tower moments throughout that, but you've ended out some kind of cycle. You've come to the end of it, Capricorn. Well done. There's the Sun. There's the Sun. It's illuminating. It's power. You took back your power. Power from this. It was a very emotionally confusing energy that you've been working through. There's you pulled 2 emotions here. So you've pulled the 7 of Cups. This is emotional confusion. You've had to work through some shadow energy, some shadow. You've had to dig deep to figure out what the heck has been going on. Do I choose this? Do I choose that? It's messed with your emotions. But the universe wants to gift you for this. You've worked hard. Look at this, the 7 of Pentacles. You've been working hard. And you're waiting for your rewards, Capricorn. There's some karmic energy come in here to be balanced out. This is my karmic energy. 6 of Cups. 6 of emotions. There's some emotional wounding. Some siblings also. It could represent siblings' energy. Some old immature thoughts and emotions coming in here with this Page of Cups. You've had to detach. You've had to detach emotionally. You've had to seek support, whether that's legal, whether that's professional, counsellors, something to do with the mind, because this is a sword energy. This is mental energy. It's air. Detaching from the emotions. You've had to do that to work through some kind of heavy cycle. But ultimately, you're sat on the throne now, Capricorn. You know your worth and value. Here is the King of Pentacles. You know your worth and your value. And this is what's the driving force now. You're dropping this burdensome energy. This is the 7 of Wands. This has been very defensive because you've had to. You've had to protect yourself. But look that he's on top. He's on top of the mountain. Capricorn is the mountain goat. You will reach the top of any mountain, no matter high. But it hasn't been easy. And once something's coming in quick here. We've gone from the 7 to the 8. 7 to the 8. Why is the 7 of the 8 here? Victory. Wow, look at this, Capricorn. 6 is victory. You've had a victory. People haven't liked it. It hasn't been easy because you've been working through some very heavy cycles. This is then ushering in some big manifestations in your world, Capricorn. Well done. Absolutely well done. There's the Page of Wands, which is the exact energy I'm feeling. There's something new coming in. This is fire. There's a brand new cycle about to start. It's bringing in some balance. Wow. Right, Capricorn, I'm going to stop. I'm not turning any more cards over because this is just really a powerful time for you guys. Heavy, burdensome energy. This is the 6 of Swords. You're balancing your mind, but you're also balancing your practical world. This is the 6 of Pentacles. You've balanced your world from any imbalances, that people weren't reciprocating your love, your time, your energy, any codependency. You're dropping the burden. You're dropping the burden. It's time to rest your mind. I have just peeked at the next card. It's going to bring some kind of balance. You've healed. This is the 4 of Swords. This is the mental energy again. You pulled a lot of mental energy here. But know that you've got balance now. And it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to be open to receive your blessings from this brand new cycle that's coming in with this new moon. He's resting. You're protected. You've got a sword underneath you. Whether that's health, whether that's through a very difficult cycle, which I know many Capricorns have been in. You've hung up your wounds. You've hung up your swords. This is the Three of Swords that you've hung up. The Three of Swords in tarot is a heart with three swords going through it. This hasn't been an easy ride, Capricorn. Your ships are coming in. I can't stop turning the cards over because the energy I'm feeling from this is amazing. Well done. Well done, Capricorn. Take care. Okay, we're now going to go into Aquarius. Aquarius, Pluto has just transitioned about a month ago maybe into your sign. That'll have been a big deal for you guys. So any placements that you have, oh, it's bringing in some justice. Cup of love, cup of emotion, you're bringing in some truths. The cards are flipping all over the place. Aquarius, this hasn't been easy. When a big planet shifts, there's been some big transitions. So Pluto is the planet of transformation. Now it has a heavy aspect to this new moon. So you could be getting triggered a little bit, but it's asking you to surrender. Go back to the intro if you want to know more about the overall energy. And Aquarius would pull your energy. Show the world the real you. Where have you been keeping yourself small? Where have you been dimming your light? Where have you been afraid to speak your truth because of how you fit in the world? You've been working hard on something. You've been working hard on some practical elements. You've been healing those rejection and abandonment energies. Let's see. I'm going to stop shuffling now. Wish fulfillment, Aquarius. Fantastic energy to kick off this reading. Wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. The wish is there. But you've been holding yourself back in your mind. There's been some blocks, whether that's karmic, which to me it always is. But it always triggers us to do some internal work to figure out what's going on. Definitely karmic. There's the Devil, Capricorn energy. Pluto has just left Capricorn. It's time for you to set yourself free. You've gained some wisdom, enlightenment here, Aquarius. This is it. This is Aries energy. This is taking a leap of faith. You've pulled the Fool, 0 point. It's a brand new chapter, brand new beginning. Wants to fire you in that direction with this new moon. This Fool, he's dropped the baggage from the past. He's got a little backpack over his shoulder with his sandwiches in, flask of tea or coffee or gin, and he's taking a leap of faith. He doesn't know if there's somebody going to catch him, whether there's something he can jump over. He doesn't care. But he's choosing his trust and faith that everything's going to be okay. You know that you want to leave something behind from the past, and that's what's on the other side. There's the Sun, happiest card in the deck. You might be in emotional confusion right now, Aquarius. But there's a gift here from the universe, an emotional gift. You might be thinking, I daren't push forward into a new job, a new relationship and let the past go. I daren't take a leap of faith because I don't know what's on the other side. Well, the universe is saying, there you go. Take that leap of faith. Ground some of these pie in the sky, some of these dreams into your reality. You have to meet the universe halfway. It's asking you to drop some burdens. Turn your back on the past. Know that your ships are coming in. Have some faith. That's one thing Aries is very good at. Fearless. They will take any challenge and they'll transform it. They will take that leap of faith. And this is asking you to go into that Aries energy. Masculine, he's more Aries energy. You pulled 3 Aries energy or fire energy here. Aquarius. This is the King. So if it's a new business that you're wanting to do, take that leap of faith. New job. This is entrepreneur energy, but this can be anything. This can be masculine, feminine. This is masculine energy, whether man or woman. So this is, just do it. Be bold. Make the first move. Because we have here, something's transforming. You're rising from the ashes. So you might have a situation whereby you've tried it in the past, it didn't work out. You've got some kind of fear of being unsuccessful, rejected, abandoned, not working out. Take on this Aries energy. And he's more Aries energy. The Page of fire, the Page of Wands. Something's at its infancy. You've got to take your power back, Aquarius. Know that your worth and your value, your work, wherever you've been working through, and we all have, you've gained some enlightenment, you've gained some wisdom, you've gained some strength and knowledge about your worth and your value. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you guys. We are now going to go into Pisces. Pisces, you're the last sign, by no means least. What is in store with this Aries new moon? I'm getting a message of Saturn in Pisces. Saturn's just gone into Pisces. Saturn is our karmic energy. What are you holding on to that needs to be transformed? Magician. Something wants to rise from the ashes, Pisces. Let's see. Pushing forward. This is the energy he's been coming out a lot. Pushing forward. This is the Knight. Doesn't know where he's going. A bit like the Fool, but this one can be a little bit, have I looked, have I checked? Oh wow. Have I checked my facts? Have I done this? Or this might be you, Pisces. Check in. Have I done that? Can I do that? Is it going to work out for me? Being in this confusion energy. Illusions. I can't, did you know, I have shuffled, you see me shuffle these cards, but the same cards are coming out. So you've got fire energy here. Move forward. Some of you needing to take on this, Aries, pushing forward regardless. Courage, strength, not know where I'm going, taking a leap of faith. Some of you might be a bit defensive over that, rightly so. If we don't know, we don't take a risk, we don't take a gamble, but there's a victory coming in. There's some kind of balance wants to come in. Right, every card that I've pulled, Wands. You've pulled 5 Wands energy and the Emperor. This is Aries. You're needing to stand in your power, Pisces. You've got the destiny in your hands. There's a new beginning wants to come in. But you're going to have to take that leap. You're going to have to go into that energy. Also, for some of you, it might be that you are trying to control a situation out of fear, because it might be happening a bit too quick for some of you, and you might be thinking, whoa, hang on in there. Something from the past might be coming back, and it's asking you to go within. There's something new wants to come in, but you might be going back into past energy. Take on, there's the Queen of Wands. Take on this Aries energy. There's a cycle ending out. There's the Empress. This is a beautiful energy for you, but you might be holding yourself back from the victory. You might be holding yourself back from the dreams, desires. Magician's flipped again. There's a cycle ended out, Pisces. There's a cycle ended. What do you want to create in your reality? Trust. Have faith, have courage, have strength. You are worthy. It's time to show the world the real you. Show the world the real you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed that. Do take care. Bye for now.